Mastering, seldom, an adverb of frequency. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our series on mastering English. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating world of adverbs, more specifically, adverbs of frequency. In this episode, we will focus on the adverb, seldom. This word might seem tricky, but don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have mastered it. Seldom is an adverb of frequency that we use to talk about something that happens not often or rarely. It is less frequent than sometimes, but more frequent than never. Let's look at an example. I seldom eat junk food. In this sentence, seldom tells us about the frequency of the action, eat junk food, that it happens rarely. One thing to remember when using seldom is that it usually goes before the main verb in a sentence, except for the verb to be, where it goes after. Let's look at some examples. She seldom watches movies. He is seldom late. In the first sentence, seldom is placed before the main verb, watches. In the second sentence, it comes after is, which is a form of to be. In English, we do not usually use not with seldom because seldom already has a negative meaning. It means that something does not happen often. So a sentence like, I do not seldom go to the gym, would not be correct. However, you can use seldom in negative sentences when you want to emphasize that something rarely ever happens. For instance, I seldom, if ever, eat out. This means that I almost never eat out. That wraps up our lesson on the adverb of frequency, seldom. Now you know what it means, how to use it in sentences, and even some tips about using it in negative sentences. Keep practicing, and remember, although you might use seldom, seldomly, its correct usage will make your English sound more fluent and natural. Thank you for joining us today. As always, happy learning and see you in our next lesson.